Hi YouTube, I'm making another video. Just before I start this video, I wanted to say a couple things. I am going to go ahead and put a trigger warning on this video just because I'm making this video talking about mental illness because I feel like it should be talked about. And second, this video is how I feel, and if you can relate to me, that's great, so I don't feel so alone. But if you don't, that's okay too. So basically this video is just about like my feelings and what I struggle with, and if you struggle with the same things, just please know that you aren't alone. So I struggle with several things. The only couple things that have, I guess, been diagnosed are anxiety disorder and depression. There are a few things that I feel like I do struggle with too, but haven't been talked about. So basically, anxiety disorder is horrible and terrifying, and it's bad because I don't feel like I can help it, and it's really scary because basically, if you have anxiety, you know what I mean. When you have an anxiety attack or a panic attack, or if you're just anxious, it's hard to breathe, and you feel like the entire world is like caving in on you and there's no way out and it's the end, and it's really scary. I know personally, I tend to have panic attacks usually late at night for some reason, or if I'm in a crowd of a bunch of people and I can't like see a clear like out. And I know that if I'm at a concert and a mosh pit will break out or something like that, it freaks me out because if I don't have footing, I panic. And it's really scary. I haven't really taken the time to understand my personal anxiety, but I do know things that trigger it and whatnot, and that's how it is. And then I think anxiety and depression can go hand in hand almost. I do suffer from depression, and it's fucking awful. I won't sugarcoat it. It's fucking awful, and it's so scary, and it makes you feel like shit. I think a big part of it is my life isn't all of that awful, and I still feel like shit a lot of the time, and not understanding why I feel so bad is really hard for me too. It's really hard to explain because it's scary, and dealing with feelings of I'm not worth it and no one's ever going to love me and I'm fucking alone is awful, and I sincerely feel for anybody who ever feels like that. And I struggle a lot with the feelings of loneliness and that I don't have anybody. Um, and a part of that is me telling myself I feel so, so low and so awful. I don't want anybody else to feel that way. And so I translate that into no one understands what I'm going through, and it sucks. It's awful. And things such as like suicidal thoughts and things like that, that is there, and it is very scary, and it's not fun, to say the least. And I know that if anyone is dealing with those types of things, that you're trying your fucking hardest. I know that for a fact. I try my hardest every single time I wake up, and it's still not easy. And who knows if that'll ever change. I mean, I hope it does. You know, people always say things get better, just give it time. And sometimes you kind of lose sight of that, because you're like, I felt like this for so long, and how can anything change if I don't feel better at all? Another thing that I struggle with is not wanting to change because I've began to feel so comfortable in my own misery that change scares the shit out of me. What is a life where I don't feel anxious about everything? What is a life that I don't know how to talk to people? Like, what would it be like if I knew how to talk to people? What would it be like if I can, really say that I love myself? And it's not fun at all. It's scary, but at the same time, it's like change is all I want. Like, I hate feeling this bad and I hate feeling this low. I just want to feel alive and okay, and I want to feel like I can do anything I want to, but it's not easy. It's so scary, and it's hard. It's extremely hard. And it's annoying because one day I'll be like, cool, let's go hang out, like, let's have fun, like, I feel okay and I'm in a good mood, and then that night I could be in such a pit of self-destruction and anger and self-hatred and just depression, and it's scary, and I don't know when that's gonna happen. And that's what's honestly the most scary part about all of this, is I don't feel like I have control over it. And a lot of people say you can control it. Go out and exercise, it'll help. Be positive, go do things you love. And I can do all of that and it doesn't do much. And that's what's so scary. Like, as a lot of you know, music is what I do and I love music, and going to shows helps so much, but it's like it almost doesn't help, because I go to shows to not feel so alone, to feel like other people understand, and then when I go to shows, all I feel is alone. And it's so confusing, and I don't understand why, and it's just really fucking hard. It's really hard. I know that anybody who understands what I'm saying or feels it in any way, shape, or form, I give you so much fucking credit for waking up every day and going to bed every night, because I know that it's fucking hard and it sucks, and all I can really say is that it's fucking hard, and I repeat myself a lot, but it's almost impossible to put into detail the exact emotions and feelings I have, and it's just annoying. It really is. It's just, I want it to stop so bad, but I can't make it stop by myself, and I don't know what I need to make it stop, and I don't know if it will ever stop. Yeah, it's really scary. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. It's not fun. I know that it's really not, and I can sit here and say it's not fun, and people can yell back at me, we'll make the best of it, but it's like, I can't. I physically can't. It physically drains me, feeling this shitty and feeling this low. It just sucks. Like, and I feel like I am just stuck under bricks, like layers and layers of bricks, and nobody understands how heavy these bricks are and what these bricks have written on them. I just wish I could turn it off all the time. I wish I was the one kid that was born into a happy family, and I wish I was the kid that didn't have to take medication just so I can barely feel something. And I wish I never had to deal with any of this, but it would be bad. I think it'd be a lot worse if I just sat here and lied to myself and say I don't feel these things, because it'd be pushed farther under the rug than it already is. And it's just hard. I understand. And if anybody ever feels like they don't have a way out, and that it's just so bad that they don't want to be here. Just know that you aren't alone in those feelings, and I completely understand, and I'm right there with you. In this exact moment in time, I'm right there with you, and it is scary, but I swear to God, you have to just push through the night and go to sleep and eat something, and you'll be okay. I swear to God, you will be okay. If I can be okay, you can be okay, and I don't know. I don't know why I'm making this video, and I don't know why I'm struggling so much to get out what I truly feel, and I feel like if I don't get it out, then people are gonna feel alone because they don't understand that I understand the real extent of it, and that it's hard. And I don't want to sit here and I don't want you guys to think, oh, she thinks she has it so bad, because honestly, I have it so good. I'm sitting in a 3-story brand new house with a roof over my head and food to eat at any time, and I have everything. I have a job, I get paid, I can go to shows, I have a phone. I can I have it so good. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. I try to make the best out of it, but some days it runs you over like a truck. It takes everything out of you, and some days you just don't feel like living anymore, and it's scary because it's like, how did I let myself get this bad to where I've considered taking my own life, not once, but many times, and attempting to do it many times, and it's just, it's scary, and it's confusing, and I want to know, why do I feel this bad? Maybe I'll never get answers, and that also scares me a little bit. I don't know. It's not fun at all, and depression really is a fucking monster. Sometimes I let it drain me just because I'm tired of fighting, and I'd be okay if it took everything out of me and just killed me. Like, I'd be okay with that sometimes, and I hate admitting that, but it just gets way too much sometimes. Everything gets so heavy, and I'm like, why don't I just let these bricks collapse on me? But I can't. I have things to do. I have people to be here for. I have a cat. I can't fucking let my cat down. I have shows to go to, and it sometimes when you're in the moment of this is never getting better, you don't even think about the things that you truly love, and that's really scary. Like, I feel like such shit. I don't even remember what a concert feels like to go to. I don't even remember the texture of my cat's fur. I don't even remember the voice of my best friend, and it's scary. It really is. And sometimes you feel like you don't have control over yourself, and things happen, and you do things to yourself, and you fucking regret it. But at that time, for some reason, it felt like it's either that or it's the end. I'm sorry this video is so fucking depressing, and I just really needed to get this out, and I don't think I'm gonna even upload it. I'll edit it and just watch it for myself. But I just needed to get this out because it's just been too much lately, and I can't even put it into words how much it hurts and how bad things can be. But I swear to God, you just have to keep fighting. You just have to keep kicking. Just keep kicking. Just stay here. Just fucking stay here. Stay in bed all day if you need to. Stay here and be so fucking depressed you think about killing yourself. But please don't fucking kill yourself. But I understand if you want to, and I understand if you try to. And you know, I understand if you do, but you just... I'm getting too emotional right now. I need to stop. But yeah, once again, this video is really stupid and depressing, and I've just sat here and ranted. I've just sat here and vented, whatever. This probably won't go up, but if it does, just know that things do get better, and I swear to God on that. I swear to God that things do get better, and I don't fucking believe in God, but whoever I think I believe in, I swear to that thing, and I swear to that person, and I swear to fucking music that things get better, and you just really have to just fucking keep going and do everything you can to not let it ruin you, as hard as that may seem. Just appreciate if you've actually watched this, and I promise I will post a happier video next week. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff if you don't hate me, and if you aren't like, wow, she's fucking crazy. And tell me topics you want me to film about, and yeah. If any of you guys need advice, I'm always here to talk. I might not give the best advice. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. If you guys kind of liked it and everything gets better, I swear to God, and I love all of you so fucking much, and don't do anything to hurt yourselves. I'm here for you. Okay.